What's up YouTube, it's Sean here and I'm here today to give you guys a review of the Rui Hachimura Air Jordan 8 Retro SE in this black samurai colorway. Today's video, as always, is brought to you by Heffelux. Heffelux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell ETPU insoles, which essentially is the same material you'll find in Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box. You'll see they sell a variety of different insoles, so depending on the type of insole density and the cushioning setup you're looking for, you're going to find there's a suitable pair for anyone. So I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and to me, I personally find them to be very comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and get 15% off your entire purchase. So Rui Hachimura is an NBA player who plays for the Washington Wizards. And though he's not an all-star, he is a Jordan brand athlete, and this is part of his first collection, nicknamed Black Samurai, which consists of apparel and footwear, including these Air Jordan 8s. So this whole Black Samurai concept, it ties into his heritage of being half Beninese and half Japanese. So being born and raised in Japan and being biracial, there were definitely struggles, but he has a very interesting and very unique story, which makes the story that much more sweeter given that he's really started to establish himself as an NBA player. So these Jordan 8s dropped on the Nike sneakers app in the US on May 23rd for $225 US, which is roughly 300 Canadian dollars. And the official colorway for this shoe is Twine, Gym Red, Black, and Sesame. And I gotta say, the box, this whole presentation, it's arguably just as good as the shoes themselves. So you can see we have this Japanese inspired artwork featuring Rui on the top. And I gotta say, this box, it felt very sturdy and it felt very heavy in hand, which was very nice. And inside you can see that the paper is also special as well. It features Rui's logo, the Nike Air logo, and the Jumpman logo too. As for the shoe itself, so obviously this is the Air Jordan 8 silhouette. And to put it out there, I'm not the biggest fan of the Air Jordan 8, but this specific colorway really caught my eye. As I'll point out to you guys throughout the length of this review, they've really added a unique touch to the Jordan 8, and it really helps to tell Rui's story through the shoe itself. So diving into the details, on the toe box, this area here, this is covered in this tan colored suede, which feels very nice and buttery to the touch. Overlaid on the sides, of course this being a Jordan 8, we have these two straps, and this is constructed out of a cracked and distressed feeling leather, which extends from the bottom of the upper and it crisscrosses over each other, giving you that added support and lockdown. And on the top you can see we have the number 23, which is stylized in this 90s fashion. So these straps are accented with this black colored TPU, and they're held onto the side of the shoe using Velcro. And above this we have this oval shaped cutout, which reveals this layer of suede, and the pattern here is inspired by traditional Japanese textile. Underneath this, on the mid panel of both sides of the shoe, we have more of that tan colored suede, but the suede here is perforated. And then found on both sides of the shoe, we have the semi-translucent TPU overlay with that traditional Air Jordan 8 graphic underneath, and this also helps give you added support on the sides of the shoe too. And then on the back of the shoe, you can see we have more of that distressed, crack looking leather, and it's done in this rib style, just like all your other Air Jordan 8s. In terms of the laces, so these come with two different lace options. The default standard lace is a flat style lace done in this tonal tan color, but they also give you a secondary black colored lace if you want to give the shoe a little bit more pop and contrast. Underneath the laces, we have the neoprene tongue, which acts as an inner sleeve or booty, really hugging down your foot. And on the top, we have more of that textured suede, which runs across the entire top portion of the tongue, and stitched on the very top, we have Rui's logo, which like your standard Jordan 8, is also done in the chenille finish. And on the back of the tongue, you see we have this tag, and it reads here, Black Samurai. And like I mentioned before, the Air Jordan 8, the interior has this inner booty, and you can see we have a hit of neoprene on the heel as well, along with this red colored pull tab, which helps you get your foot into the shoe much easier. Moving on to the insoles, so one of my favorite parts about this shoe, these come with custom branded insoles featuring this Japanese style artwork, which I thought was a really nice added touch. So the upper of the Air Jordan 8 sits atop this full length polyurethane foam midsole. Encased within the midsole but not visible to the eye, there is both heel and forefoot air cushioning, and the entire midsole is painted in that same tan colored shade. And as we turn the shoe over to the bottom, here we have our classic Air Jordan 8 outsole. This is constructed out of a combination of black, tan, and red colored rubber. We have this large Jumpman on the forefoot, along with a circular traction pattern found throughout. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Jordan 8s. And for those wondering about sizing, so I feel like these ran true to size, so I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 10 and they fit me great. So whatever size you normally wear for the Air Jordan 8, I'd recommend sticking with that same size for this pair, and if you've never worn an Air Jordan 8 before, just sticking true to size should be a safe bet. Moving on to the comfort, so honestly the Air Jordan 8 isn't the most comfortable retro Jordan out there. To add to that fact, I was surprised how heavy this shoe was, but to be fair, it's been a while since I've worn an Air Jordan 8, but for some reason these felt very heavy in hand. So trying these on, obviously they were really heavy on feet as well, and to add to that, the underfoot cushioning felt very stiff, almost non-existent. So I know there's supposed to be Nike Air cushioning within this shoe, but it felt very stiff underfoot, and I'd say, to be honest, it wasn't comfortable at all. But maybe it's just a case of breaking them in, but the step-in comfort straight out of the box isn't great. Last but not least, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship, so I thought that the material quality was really nice. The suede, like I mentioned from the start, has a very smooth, buttery feel to it, and I like how they incorporate all these different unique touches to the shoe, including this cracked and patterned leather, and this Japanese textile looking suede, which I thought exuded the whole Japanese theme very strongly and very well. And to add to that, the overall build, I thought it was fine. I really had no issues at all with this pair, so I think Jordan Brand did a really good job on this release. So with all that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet and I'll show you guys how these look. If you're a fan of the Air Jordan 8, if you're a Washington Wizard fan, if you're Japanese, or you're just a fan of Rui, then I think this is a very special and very unique pair to add to your collection. For me, unfortunately, I don't check off any of those bullet points that I just listed, but still, I gotta say, unbiasedly speaking, this is still a very dope Air Jordan 8. I love the different textures that this shoe has, but I like how they kept it very wearable by keeping it primarily done in this tan color. And of course, the red accents and the black accents just take it to that next level and give it that added level of pop that it really needs. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this pair. What are your overall thoughts on the design and the execution of this shoe? And for anyone watching, was this a cop for you guys? Did you take an L, or did you just pass altogether? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8. Check me out on Twitter at sean.go and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.